Alright, let's see. Volume is good. We are here. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Wednesday already. And before we get into this, there is some awesome looking news. It looks like they have announced the next reserve. It's Scotland. So, let's go ahead and watch that real quick before we move on into this. See. Nope, that is not the correct screen at all. Okay. One moment, it's being weird. No, 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 no. Stay there, stay there. If I move you over here, and then I switch to computer screen, yeah, it'll have that. Okay, yeah, so here we go. The Scotland Hunting Reserve.
For ages, people have been drawn here. Through miry forests.
Okay, looks
Along
good and
frigid
good.
loch
We
waters.
can't do anything in the water, so I don't know why they're showing us that. There we
And
go.
over windswept highland trails. It's a place enshrouded in legend.
Is that an otter?
But even now,
Red deer?
some legends remain hidden,
That's cool.
just waiting for you to tell them.
Oh, it's not fucking showing it. God damn it. I thought it was. Ah, alright. Here I am enjoying this, and you guys aren't seeing anything. Fuck. Why are you not doing what I say to do? Blasted computer. Let me see. And problem. Okay, so let me get rid of the old one. Okay, there's the input. Hold on, it's just been a while since I've had to output right there. Okay, okay. Let's try that again. Third time's the charm. There's a sound. Yes. Okay, now we have it. Scotland. Here we go.
For ages, people have been drawn here. Through miry forests. Along frigid loch waters. And over windswept
It's an
highland trails.
ibex.
It's a place enshrouded in legend.
It's a little otter, I think.
But even now, some legends
Red
remain
deer.
hidden,
Okay, okay.
just waiting for
Nice
you to tell
explorations to be.
them. Welcome to Scotland. Welcome to Tornashian.
Coordinate shit. Oh, it's a little badger. That's one of the cute looking badgers. Unfortunately, according to Jeremy Clarkson from Clarkson's Farm, they are assholes. Boom Kib, hello and welcome. That's the wrong one. Okay, there we go. Come on. Minimize. There we go. All right, I want to read this part. 17 animals, 5 brand new ones. Among them being mustelids. What the hell's a mustelid? Are featured for the first time, including European badger and American mink. Oh, okay, it wasn't an otter, it was a mink. They are elusive creatures, so vigilant. Red deer are returning as a symbol of leadership. Well, I guess it'd be good for you guys to see if you can read this as well. Scottish folklore. It's only natural that they gain a remaster with new improved models for the red deer. Okay. The feral goat will also return along with many more. Unique storyline, blah, 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 blah. That storyline stuff, that doesn't really matter too much. Mr. Mike Deems, hello and welcome. And patch 8.4. What's this? Okay, good. More organization. I like that. There's so many animals right now. We needed this coming up. That's cosmetic stuff. I don't really care. Very informative. Thank you for that. Okay. Now we can go ahead and switch over to the gameplay. Come on. Oh, can you not see the correct game cap? No, it's set to Anno. Hold on. There we go. What am I hearing? I don't know what that was, but okay. I'm good. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Just came on and saw that they had released the Hunted Reserve DLC. So now we'll keep on going. And thank you for the follow as well. Why did I not get an alert sound for that? Ah, damn it. Did the alert sound break again? Anyway, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Here we are in ASCII. Our job right here is to just explore. See what we can get up to and complete some missions along the way. So wait, which one are we at? Okay. So, we'll fast travel over here because we got everything over there. Hopefully this time the wolves of ASCII are not, monsters and not going to attack us 4 separate times. But I am waiting for the experience. I wonder if anyone else has had this much difficulty with the wolves here. Look at them. Bloodthirsty monsters. It's an elk. What was his job? Travel to the Stardance Gathering. Come on. What's up, dog? Oh. But anyway, morning everyone. We are here once again. And we'll see what happens.
The Stardance Domes are the last part of our tour. These were built only a few years after ASCII Ridge Hunting Preserve was created. For the longest time, both the neighboring Métis settlement and Cree First Nation couldn't agree on who should own this space. It's only in the last decade that these two have come together and created a joint appeal to the government of Alberta. We're still pretty young, but I'm hopeful that we can turn this place into something really special.
Okay. I mean, this tour ending is kind of moot because we did all this in the beginning for the original storyline mission, so we already knew about all this. Alright. But nonetheless, if we're here, we'll head over there. Which brings us that way. First things first, apply the scent blocker. Quick overview of what we have. We have Lady Zarina. I know it's not her proper name, but... Come on. Nope. There we go. Lady Arzina 300 mag for our big and bad game. We have the Queest Reaper for our medium game. And of course the Coleman 22 Wasp for our itty bitties. The challenges on this map, let me tell you, wolves. These bastard wolves here will hunt you down every chance they get. Come on. There you go. There you go. Upsy daisy. I need to clean my glasses. Hold on. But yeah, no, so we don't have any major goal in general. We are just using this chance to relax, enjoy the sights, explore, and hunt. The only thing that we don't go for is usually like the pheasants. Those pheasants are annoying. Oh, you only get credit for me if I'm flying in the air. You can run right up on top of them and they'll still just stare at you. And you know they can't, and they know, it feels like they know that you can't do anything because if you shoot them while they're just sitting on the ground, you don't get any score for them. So they will just be sitting there staring at you. It's all like, what are you going to do? There's nothing you can do. You want them points, don't you? And if I just sit here like a dumb bird, you can't do anything. That is pintails, if I remember correctly. The audacity of those birds, them bastard birds. Indeed. But other than that, we haven't really had too many issues on Alberta. Yeah, sure, maybe a couple aggressive moose, but still much easier than aggressive wolves. One thing we haven't seen a lot of was the bighorns. Still waiting to see if we can get a good view on them. Bighorns and mountain goats, which is surprising given this map terrain, are probably the hardest to come by. That being said, we are heading into the actual mountain portion of this map, so maybe our luck will change. Quick glass in. Nothing. Okay, let's talk about that reserve. Scotland. So, essentially, it is another reserve with a rehash of the same medium animals and a whole bunch of new smaller animals. Unless the mustelids is something big. I have no idea what a mustelid. I probably should have looked that up before we got too into this. But it's a reserve coming up, so we can wait it out. But definitely kind of was hoping for something a bit more. Oh, fuck off. Not again. I'm just going to ignore that wolf call. It did a warning call, so it probably already knows I'm here and probably ran away. Hopefully. Or it's now going to stalk me. Oop, oop, oop. Someone was back there. Fleeing. Okay, so this herd's probably being running away from the wolf. Except you. However, it looks like it's just a cow herd. No value in it. That's what I like about the game as well sometimes. You're just walking around and then you see a small herd of animals who you just watch, go. It's like I know they're not real, but somehow it's calm and relaxing real. Aurora Borealis above us. Wish I could see this in full splendor. Saw it once before in Alaska, but it was a very paltry version of it. William on YouTube. Hi, welcome. But yeah, no, I'm kind of a little meh feeling about the new Scottish Reserve that's coming out. It's all like the fandom has been asking for more of Africa, and it's like they'll never touch Africa again at this rate. Let's go to all the places that have the smallest hunting game or all of the hunting reserves that have the same rehashed animals every time. Oh no, there's a little difference. You got look, there's a fluffy, cute badger, and here's an American mink and stuff. And so, like, where's? Oh, that was the snow falling. Okay, that snow falling ambient sound is still really trippy. I just liked and sub. Well, thank you very much, William. I give it a shout out, but unfortunately, the mini feed doesn't show YouTube side of things. It only shows Kick and Twitch. I don't know why. You would think if they gave you the option for YouTube, they would give you that information as well. Maybe it's something I have to turn on. I can look at that later. Make a note. Because if not, I will forget. Well, at least those wolves didn't come after us, at least. Ooh, she's me. Oh, probably a dead zone. Wouldn't be too unfamiliar. Wait, what time is it? It is 23:44. So by that time, yeah, no, okay. So everything is going down to hunker and rest, aside from the nocturnals. And there was an elk. Ah, he's pretty small, so even if we lose him, it's not too bad. However, where there's one, there's more. Is there anyone by the lake? Further up within the tree line? No. Nah, looks like a big fat no. However, can we see that one elk that ran by? Nah, he must have dipped further into the forest. That or he ran quick as hell across the way. Oh, wait. I locked onto something for a second there. It's not the dog. Oh, it was probably the dog. Can you not just like stand right there? Nope. Nope. Time to go. That's a big pack. I wonder if those are ambience cues. Shame that we have to turn on the light to actually see the tracks. You can kind of see them with your naked eye, but without the tracks to mark them, it's really difficult. Anyone further ahead? Nope. I guess it will all depend on what the price for the new Scotland reserve will be like. Because if it honestly, it's good in the sense that, oh hey, you have another reserve, you have more things to do, you have another storyline to complete, easy mission money, completion experience. So like the more reserves you have, the more you shell out money to get all these reserves. It's so much easier to level up your characters, your hunters, or whatever you got. Problem, of course, is that it's kind of a lack of, what's the word? I don't want to say diversity, even though it feels like it would fit. Not diversity. It would be lack of exciting reserves. Because the most exciting reserves I can honestly think of are only three. Virunga, for, it's Africa, biggest hunting dream of almost every hunter in existence that I know of. May have changed by now, but that's what it was. Sundarbartan only because of the tigers and how some of the animals there feel so much more exotic comparatively. I did not see that guy at all. Oh shit. I guess I should pay attention. It's a level 1, it's a level 2. Okay, I mean, to be fair, it's like a bunch of babies. Oh, look, there's another guy right there as well. Okay, okay. And look at that, he's right on back. Man, these are some dumb deer. So if that's the case, will that other one come back? There he is. Level 2, 220 to 226, 94, 135. I can't get an angle on that other one. He's smaller either way, so it don't matter. You're the one I want. Set to 150. Wait. Little double tap right there. 2550, 025. Down. I love my quest. But yeah, other than that, it looks like we got a short reprieve from the rain here in real life. Supposedly, it's going to start up again tomorrow. But that's for tomorrow's problems. And yeah, no, like I was saying, the third map that I think is probably the most exciting now is ASCII. And that's only because the wolves are so aggressive out here. And we have a bear on top of that. Lovely. And an elk? Is everything just beyond this little forest line right here? Oh god, it really is. I know, dog, but there's like nothing I can really do. It's his butt right there. I need him to turn around. Oh, there's a tree right there. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Come on. Set to 75. That's right. 50, 75. 25, 50. 0, 25. He's down. Alright. Doug, find me my white tail first, and then we're going for the elk. I'm coming. Mm. Yes, I know. Good job. You found the kill. Ooh. I don't remember. I'm going to say silver. Oh, look at that. Gold. 91.34 kilograms at 238.86. The gold. Lovely. Okay, but we are not going to. It's going to be a blank screen for a little bit. Give me a second, folks. I know. It's an oppressively green screen, but let it play out because if I touch Streamlabs, more than likely Streamlabs will freak out on me. All right, just reload the game. I see it loading up into the box. Come on. Okay, there we go. All right, hold on. There's probably a video thing or whatever. Everything's on high. Everything's on. Turn off motion blur though. Get rid of that shit. Just impressive image quality and fast frame rate to enable it. And cannot be disabled. It's always set on FX. Sure. Okay. Try that. Sometimes it's weird. Sometimes it will go for like 3 hours straight without a single issue, and other times it will crash within the first half hour. The downside is that it erases our kills. And I'm super annoyed by that. I really did wish they gave me an explanation or like a step-by-step on how to fix any issues they were having. I would love a PC that gave me a tutorial on how to fix itself. But then, of course, that's when you get into the AI level stuff, and it's all like machines making machines until they reach perfection. Gotta reapply this as well. Alright, there we go. Everything good? Yes. The worst part is how it makes you double back through the areas, but the animals have all scattered because of that. So, it's just making us rehash through dead zone after dead zone. I think we crashed like 3 times the last week when we were doing this. Luckily, they were like sparse and few between, but it does annoy me every time it happens, like right after a wolf pack attack. So you get all the wolves down, you survived, you're thankful. It's like, oh, I made it. Now let me go collect all these things to make it worthwhile. And boom, they're all gone. Luckily, none of them were like major mythicals or anything like that. Just a bunch of golds and the silvers and a couple bronze, only because I had to shoot them 4 times because they wouldn't go down. Hello, Blitz. Hello, Blitz. Better semi-auto for the wolves. Oh yeah, no. That's why I got the equivalent of what is a dumbed-down AK with me. Because that's basically what the Quest Reaper is. It just feels like an AK that's been reduced to single shot, or semi-auto, sort of. And, you know, without the full magazine. It's just a little clip instead of a magazine. Later tonight, I think I'll be on for Enlisted just a little bit to get the numbers in. I have to get onto some other things as well. But I finished a whole bunch of things yesterday, so hopefully that will mean my week will be freed up more. Because I do need to get back into Enlisted and get onto the grind for the events. Because they are timed, obviously. No. No. Oh, wait, he's all the way over there. There's nothing I can do about that. Wasn't there a kid looking to co-op hunt with you? I think it was Matthias. But again, at the same time, I was like, I don't really do co-op hunting. Unless it's like people I've known for a while. But Matthias has, at least in Enlisted, Matthias was very useful. Very vocal, I say, as well. That is a big pile of shit right there. Wait, is that shit or guts? That might be guts, actually. Yep. Oh shit, no wonder they kept on killing us. We're in their feeding zone. Event rewards are pretty good. 20,000 points should be 4 to 5 games. Yeah, roughly around that. Ooh, excuse me. Hello, bear. She's probably on the opposite side of that hill right there. And because it's a female, I'll ignore her. Did you manage to get Twitch notification thing set up? I thought I did, but then Mr. Milkdims followed me, and I didn't hear anything from that. I'd hate to have to precisely time lose the glasses only for you to miss it. Okay, okay, I'm right here. We're just walking by. Just two apex predators minding their business, going on by. Yeah, that's right, run, bitch. That's right, there's only one true predator here. Apparently, Badlands came out, and I didn't even realize that. Everyone I know who has seen it is saying that they flopped it. I always kind of want to see it first, but when you get so many people whose opinion you trust on certain things because they have similar taste, say it's bad, you kind of can't help but feel, ooh, this is gonna be bad. That wrong gun, wrong gun. Oh, oh, damn! I was not even. I was just trying to get a quick hit on the lung, but he just dropped. Let's run over there and try and get him, just in case we may or may not crash. You never know. Where did I hit him? Because he dropped instantly. No struggle, no resistance. He just accepted darkness forever. Hey, buddy. 158.64 kilograms, 17.82 trophy rating, a silver stamp with 1,153 in cash. It was a double lung hit. Wow. For a bear, that's probably one of the first double lung hits I've seen that takes it down instantaneously. He had no chance. Dibs. Alright, back to walking. And back to humping it. Okay, so we are by the water. Still not where we were beforehand. I'm pretty confident, though, the animals that we did get before are going to be erased. Oh my god, there they are. Ooh, with their eyes glowing like that. That's so cool. Two hit. Unfortunately, wasn't able to track them, so we'll see what happens from that. And from that, the pintails have probably fled. But believe me when I say I would rather take out the wolves than the pintails. And we got one of them, that's for sure. Does mean we gotta keep our eyes open in case they double back on us. Oh, okay, I get it, Blitz. I know what you're waiting for. You're waiting for me to come across another wolf pack and then blind me as well. So nice. All I can imagine is me in this real life situation, going about it, and then all of a sudden, someone has turned in channel points and give you an extra challenge. You now have no glasses in this real life scenario as this wolf pack is coming to eat you. Blitz! So if they were here, yeah, okay, there we go. Ooh, that's some good lung blood right there. But the question is... Okay, we have two different good lung blood hits. So we got them good. More fun when it's shooter games like Helldivers 2, Enlisted, or Battlefield 6. That's true. It is much more fun right there. Shoot them! They're right in front of you! I can't see! Hey, Paulies! Welcome. Ah, you hunting again, eh? Oh, yeah. Hunting up in the great North American woods. Yeah, yeah. Is fighting the wolfins. Alright. Hunt them up for me, bud. I can't find their carcasses. Oh shit, he's like way back here. Oh yeah, no, I definitely missed him. Where you got? Oh, he's right there. Oh boy. Let's see. Ooh, okay, yeah. Stomach, liver, and the right lung all in one hit. 44.22 kilograms at a 32.46 trophy rating with a silver stamp and 1,101 in cash. Very nice indeed. Now, the other one. Hunt him up. After doing that seed builder you did, I decided to reinstall Aska again. Hebrew was actually telling me that they released quite a few big updates for Aska, including shipbuilding and sailing across the waters. Yes, yes, I'm right here, dog. I'm right here. Here, I'll give you a whistle of praise. You happy? Here. No, that is not what I said do. Ah, well. 44.58 kilograms at a 32.44 trophy rating with a silver stamp and 1,106 in cash. Take that. Okay, moving on from where we left off last time. Well, it's good that they're adding more to it. I'm gonna have to look into reinstalling it myself, see what it's like, and also just to remind myself how to play the game. Yeah, because if I remember correctly, unfortunately, this was when my PC rig was even more unstable than it currently is right now. So, you know how bad that was. Hopefully, it all fixed itself with what I did on this side and what they've done on their side. Because I know some of those crashes I had when playing Aska, it was definitely not my rig. It was something going on with the game. Snow's coming in. Time frame 105. Okay. Still got another 5 hours before any real sunlight comes out. Yeah, which is why it was so weird. Because, like, in the beginning, I could play it for, like, 2 hours or so. And then something would happen and I'd have to restart it. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, oh. Oh, pheasants. Blasted, bloody bird pheasants. If only I could get credit for them, but again, you can't get any credit for these bastard birds. And this is what I mean. It's like you can almost walk up onto these birds, and then they'll just sit there staring at you. It's like, what you gonna do, huh? I know you can't get any credit for me unless I fly. So if I just sit here like a dumb bird, you can't do anything. Oh, one of them noticed me. There they go. Oh, well, damn. There was a herd of... Excuse you. That was, like, really close. Oh, hello there. What? What the hell was that? What took the bullet? Fine. Whatever. I do need a common game. Enlisted gets my blood up. Yeah. Well, honestly, if you play Battlefield 6 and then go back to Enlisted, it's like such a difference in death scale. It's like, oh, this is not that bad. For Enlisted, at least. Now, don't get me wrong. You can obviously understand what I'm saying. Is like there are some moments in Enlisted, it's like, oh my fucking god, ridiculous. Especially when, fuck, there's so many wolves out here. Especially when like the enemy knows what they're doing and they intentionally be a dick. So, like how you don't AP mine a rally point because it's like a gentleman's agreement. But if someone does AP a rally point, no holds bar, you're screwed. Because not only will that then kill whatever next spawn comes out, it will then destroy the rally point as well. The other issues that I've seen, or I don't want to say toxic because they're not really toxic because there is a lot of gentlemen's agreements about these things that people know. It's like, you don't do that. That's being a dick. But one of the biggest ones that I've seen is building barbed wire all around the rally spawn point and then building up an MG nest just out of range, out of sight, where you can gun down all the people trapped in the barbed wire. I believe that falls in the category of war crimes. At least I think. Unfortunately, like war crimes that do happen in the fields, you can't really adjust or fix or pick out any single individual for them. You just gotta hope that you can get revenge. Oh, there they are. Oh, damn, that's a mythical. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, boy. Oh, wait, he's coming this way. If he can just crest the hill. Ah, no. No, 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 no. Come back, buddy. Come back. It's okay. Everything's fine up here. Come on. Crest over the hill again. Nah, we lost sight of him. Damn. Pretty sure dirty tricks and memes will start to build up Battlefield 6. Oh, yeah, no. Are you kidding me? They've had all the training they've needed from Battlefield 4 and 1 and all the other Battlefields. Being a AAA game, it had a much wider audience platform, so there's obviously much more ways they can grief you in Battlefield 6 comparatively. Remember what that one snippet where they found that cheater, and so the team and enemy and allied team worked together. The allies kept on resing him with the defibrillator, and the everyone else was just shooting him. That's how you handle cheaters on a player basis. Ah, that mythical went away somewhere. It's really sad. Maybe I can bring him back. Do I have? Yes, I do. Blitzop's YouTube short where he built an MG nest overlooking barbed wire rally. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's technically not really griefing, but it is definitely one of those despicable plays where it's like, aw, really? All right, we'll give this a hot second. See if that mythical will come back. Let's hunker down. Dog. Okay, we're completely invisible. We're not making any sound. We have the deodorizer. This should work. Nice open area as well. All right. Can't see anything over there. Last cheater update by Enlisted showed up with a bunch of Chinese cheaters. I don't understand the appeal of cheating in the game, honestly. Some games I can understand where you want to go God mode and just want to be able to succeed in everything to see what it is, or just have a make believe playthrough for things like that. I can understand that. But when you're doing online PvP stuff, it's like, why do you want to cheat? I thought the whole point of PvP was to play against actual players and test your skills and have fun killing each other in dumb ways. I mean, like, I guess I can kind of understand when they use it for rage baiting and be like, haha, look at that, you noob, I killed you because I'm a floating immortal with a gun. I hate this snowfall in ambulance. I really do, because every time I hear it, it feels like something is just right there. Now we have to be patient because I remember some of these animals, especially the higher level they are, the more difficult it is to bring them in. It's my own personal experience feeling. Nothing, 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 nothing. The problem will be if he comes at us from another angle that's very far off, because we can only really see from right here. Everything else is like off in the hill or clustered by trees and can't see anything. Time in game 139. I did hear that Enlisted did something with their boosters. There was a bug with the boosters and people were stacking them to like I think 500 plus percent of an experience boost for their boosters if they did it right. And if I'm correct in remembering from their update, I think 2 days ago or yesterday, we're also going to call it right here because I don't see them coming back. 141. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know too much about it, obviously because I don't play enough with the boosters to really get much value from them. Okay, shush. Let's go, dog. It was worth a try. One last glass in. Yeah, okay. Wherever that wolf went, he left the area. We're going. So yeah, no. Apparently, from what I'm understanding, the update that they released is that they were overstacking the boosters over and over and over again, and they were basically supercharging their units because they were getting 500 plus percentage. What was that? It may have been a poorly rendered bush that just kind of came in. Because sometimes the bush, when they're rendering in the distance, it will look like it's movement, and I will think it's an animal. Boosters to 1,000 plus percent. Holy hell! Now they're capped at 500. That's still a massive amount of experience. I mean, I get all giddy when I get the 200 experience one. People would stack boosters and start custom game with 6 human players so that boosters count. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I can kind of understand that for in the sense of power leveling, but if you're going to do that, do it right. Then they would take turns to slaughter each other and get 20k XP in game multiplied by boosters. Ah. Like, look, if you really want to do that, I think it was more poor rendering. Pretty sure. But yeah, no, if you're going to do that, you might as well just go into the lower BRs and just kind of farm some bots. Can't go into BRs 3 and above because that's where all the player base is. So, oh no, wait, that's not wolves, that's a deer. Oh, hey, there they are, the mountain goats. Wow, there's a whole smorgasbord to choose. Level 2, 206, 247. Fucking pheasant. So the question is, there's no way they see me. Even this far away, they should not be able to see me. They have to be running from the wolves. Which, if that's the case... Mountain goat, mountain goat. If we wait out here in the open, maybe they'll just come out and we can take a shot at them. I'm hoping that level 8 mythical would be over there chasing them. See, the wolves are just super hypersensitive. There's like hardly any way to sneak up on them. Or maybe it's something I'm missing, but from what I can tell, the wind is in our favor. We have the deodorizer. We literally have a mountain, not a mountain, a hill in front of us that obscures our view. And if our view is obscured, their view should be obscured. Should being the key word. But unfortunately, because of gameplay mechanics, yes. 75, 50, 25. Drop for me, baby. That's a mythical wolf right there, folks. Which means a potential diamond. Oh, hold it. No, it's a mountain goat. Oh, wait, that's a level 4 mountain goat. Big Bessie. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. He's running really weirdly. Now he's in the tree line. You know what? No. I'm not gonna risk it. I don't know enough about the mountain goat numbers again in Alberta to tell if that's the thing. I don't know if the animal scoring changes throughout it. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. That'd be way too much of a hassle on their part to do. But at the same time, no need to risk it. Not when we have a potential diamond wolf here. When you're playing in these snows conditions, it seems like every stream there are wolves, unlike spring. There are always wolves in Alberta. The question is, will they attack you? I gotta find the trail, though, for my mythical. There's some tracks. Just keep our eyes peeled in case they come after us. If we're lucky, we'll see the shine of their eyes. Yes, pheasant, I know. 025. He didn't get. Oh, wait, there he is. Ooh, okay, moment of truth. Are you a diamond? Alright, just with my luck, I'll go conservative and say gold. Yeah, I thought so. No way we'd get that lucky. Left lung liver. Okay. Okay. 69. Nice. 0.55 kilograms at a 37.81 trophy rating with a gold stamp and 1,469. Nice. Cash. Okay. It's always worth a try. Moving on. Hit up right there and see what we can get from there. Time is 2:12. All right, got more 4 hours at least. I would say it's a shame that they don't kind of replicate real world environmental situations, but at the same time, I think to myself, do I want to be on a map that's more than likely going to be like 80% in the nighttime? And to be fair, it does depend on what part of Alberta they're in. If they're in the far north, then yeah, sure, you'll have an issue like that. But if you're down south, maybe a bit more normal. Ominous. Very ominous. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, other than that, dentist gave me a clean bill of health, so that was good. Nothing too much, a little bit of cleaning, keep up with the flossing. And honestly, flossing beforehand was the biggest issue, only because it was like so weird. Here, shove your fingers in your mouth and do this technique that we'll teach you at the dentistry. Mind you, of course, it's like they don't actually teach you, they just kind of do it themselves. And it's like, okay, just do that. And so, like, that feels so weird because both your hands are in my mouth in not a fun way. And also, you're a tiny Asian lady and I'm a giant American dude. So her hands were literally half my size. And it's like, see, it's that easy. And it's like, I try and do it when I get home. It's like, it's like, I can't do this with this shit. And then I found these floss picks so much more helpful. Whoever invented them, $1 billion industry right there, I guarantee you. Maybe not $1 billion, but multimillionaire for sure. Is that? No, it's a bush. Yeah, dentists always make it sound easy. Well, it's like when you're trained for something and you're telling a complete noob who doesn't know anything. It's like, of course they make it sound easy. Same thing in the TV series I'm watching, Homestead Rescue. This guy Marty Rainey, he's just chopping these trees down with a chainsaw like nothing, and he has a couple close calls, but he is always telling you to be careful because this is the most dangerous part of the work. And it's like he makes it look so easy. It's like it's not that bad. It's not that dangerous. It's all fun and games until one of the trees that he's cutting down snaps midway through and then bounces back toward them. It's like I've never seen a tree do that. Fuck that shit. Oh, the water floss picks. Yeah, I had those before when I had bracers. Not bracers, braces. Damn wolves, always ruining everything. Oh, speaking of, it's expired. Go ahead and reapply some more. Once I removed my bracers, though, the water pick, I think at that point had kind of run its use. And to be fair, it was like 2 years running, and everyone in the household did it. It took a while to clean, only because so many. But it's still very useful. Hint of advice: warm water, not cold. Alrighty. Wow, there's not much up here. Okay. That just makes our job all that easier. So we'll go ahead and get there, and we will fast travel over to this outpost and start collecting these ones. Come on, dog. And to be fair, I think we may have like also broken it because we were trying to experiment. We thought, okay, we know salt water. Male bear, mating call. Maybe. Up, 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 up and away. Dog, sit down. All right, let's hunker down here for a second, see if we can bring that bear in. We got a flat line, the wind is in our favor, and we're not making any sound, so he should be coming out this way. Give it a hot second. It is weird that the bear call is basically the axis deer call. I could have sworn it was like a fawn sound before. But anyway, yeah, no. So we used to put salt water into the water floss, and I think eventually over time that corroded because beforehand, like whenever you have a cut in your mouth, or if you like when you're first losing your teeth, they say take a cup of water, pour some salt in it, and swirl it around to help kind of disinfect or kill anything off that could be harmful in there. And so our brilliant thinking was like, okay, well, what if we just did that for the water pick? And it sort of kind of worked, no different than usual. Obviously, there's no way for us to really tell. But I think over time, the salt corroded something in there. And it's like, oh, well, that's a lesson learned. Oh, 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 oh. There he is. Ah, he's hiding right behind these trees. Move off to the side right here. Come on, bear. I saw him for like that brief second and now he's gone. Come on, I know you're here. Alright, alright, alright. Give it a hot minute. Maybe he'll come out further. Did he just keep going? Oh, oh, wait, 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 wait. There he is. No, 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 come back. Hit. 25. One shot, one kill. There we go. You're coming with me. Alrighty. A little slow on the get over here part, buddy. Love the reflection. What do you think, dog? Gold or silver? I'm gonna say gold. Ah, silver. 164.85 kilograms at 18.12 trophy rating. Okay, to be fair, he was 1 point away from being a gold. Silver stamp with 1,352 or 1,352 in cash. Left lung, liver, and stomach. I'm noticing that getting a liver hit is almost an instantaneous kill every time. Which sucks, because if no one has seen what being shot in the guts can do, it's bad. Because unfortunately, and fortunately, you can survive a gut shot wound fairly well. It's just gonna hurt beyond all belief, because more than likely what's gonna happen is that it's gonna rupture your stomach lining and it's gonna release the acid in your stomach onto your guts. Not trying to be morbid, but that's just reality fact. Nah, ever since the first watching of Saving Private Ryan full and full, you understand like how bad a gut shot can be. Great movie. Very sad. Time frame? About 3 a.m. in the morning, so we got another 3 hours before the sun starts popping out. Good means we can see things properly. It's weird being out here in like supposedly the Alaskan wilderness, and then you just kind of see like all these lights of civilization dotted off in the distance. I get why we see it, but at the same time, it's sometimes weird when you think about it. Because I've noticed that a lot of the reserves they're taking us to are like more and more developed areas, and not just congratulations, you're out in the wilderness. I hope you survive. Excuse me. Like Virunga definitely feels like that. But even Sundarbartan has all sorts of villages dotted everywhere, and the Louisiana map is literally in a flooded out town. An entire portion of the entire map is literally a town where hardly any animals, aside from raccoons, go to. Maybe a gator, but it's the Louisiana map. It's the whole point is gators. So if you don't see a gator there, something's wrong. Snow geese? Yep. No worry for us on those guys. Unfortunately, sometimes with that thing right there, it can kind of obscure what we're directly looking at, so it's best to kind of go at a little bit of an angle. If you don't see anything there, hopefully going at the angle will move you in a way to see them. Wide open area, but we got nothing right now. rendering bush. So many poorly rendered bushes. Level 3. You're looking to land somewhere. Maybe that's what this part of the open area is. Because they'll need to land to eat. But it's 3 a.m. What animal eats at 3 a.m.? This would be the perfect part to cut to, like, oh, yeah, Patrick from SpongeBob. 3 a.m.? Who eats Krabby Patties at 3 a.m.? Cuts over to Patrick Star in his house under the rock, and he's like, oh boy, 3 a.m. Throws off his blanket, and there's just a Krabby Patty cheeseburger on his belly already, and just starts eating it. But now, looks like we're all alone out here. Aside from the geese. Keep on hearing the snowfall to my side, and I think it's something. Fucking hell. Oh, still standing. Nope, there goes. Jesus, this bear's been busy. There's 5 carcasses here. Holy crap, 6. What are you, the bear from Edge? You Bart the bear. That is an improper position to assume. Female, 101.19 kilograms. Oh, wow. To be fair, a level 3 female, that's still pretty big. 14.96 trophy rating with a silver stamp and 1,246 in cash. Taken out by a left lung thoracic vertebra. Oof. Alright, alright. Take that. Moving on. I don't think there's anyone here, so we'll just go ahead and run it. And 3, 2, 1, dibs. Again, I don't know about this music right here. I kind of like the little violin that they had for so long better. Nothing else over here, so we will fast travel over to this point. Come on, you can do it. You got it. There we go. Oh boy, a bear. That's not a bear, that's a mule deer. Yeah, okay. See, that's much more aesthetically pleasing now. Also gives you a good idea of like how just beyond the firelight everything just kind of just becomes a little bit harder to see. So you get those epic moments where the animal's just beyond the firelight and you see only the glow of their eyes from the reflection of the light. But anyway, let's see. We got a trek on our hands all the way over there, which we can see even. However, no, okay, so we have to just go to the left a little bit, head up the road, follow the road, really, for the most part, because there's a steep cliff by the looks of things just at the base right there. So if we go around, hop up right there, we should be good. All right, come on, dog. Excuse me. Yeah, I can't look at. Excuse me again. Can't look at the mountains for too long because if I do, I'm going to see that one bit of mountain that's really off. Time frame 3:35. Okay, still got a bit. However, you can already see the light kind of starting to appear over there. No, that's right. They don't do like the weird time frames in Alberta. Because like the further north you go, the longer the sun is exposed, and same thing south. And Alberta is obviously pretty high up there, but where exactly? You know what? Actually, I can take a look now that I think about it. Oh, okay. We're not that high up. We're lower than Yukon. Never mind. But we know for a fact Yukon doesn't follow their specific timing as well either. Is anyone out here? That's a big old fat no. Oh, I should mention this because it did happen on the Discord. Um, Promoting and by private DMing people your solicitation offers is not allowed on the Discord. I should say that. There are channels within the Discord on which you may promote your stuff, and people may or may not look at it. You do not have the. Okay, the platform is not meant for you to promote your stuff. It's my platform, for one. Secondly, it's for gamers to meet up and talk and people to just hang out. If they want to look for those services, they will look for it. You don't use my Discord as your personal platform to reach out to more people via the mutual servers. Don't do that. But the issue has been taken care of. There will be amendments within the rules officially, and not just a stream news update. But there will be amendment into the rules to showcase and show proof of saying, don't do that. Because it's not the first time either. And honestly, the uh, synth guy who was the main issue at times, yes, I will name that name, guy or girl, whatever it was, I feel like they've been in my Discord before and has done exactly that. Or it's just like another re-version of the name synth in some way. Now, of course, watch it be we come over here and there's like absolutely nothing out here. Mule deer. Warning call, of course. The only time you ever hear a mule deer is when they say, hey, I see you. I see you over there. I swear to God, that's what it feels like sometimes as well. Because those just, well, not the mule deer, but other animals for sure. Whitetail, elk, bears, even. They'll give you the warning calls over and over and over, and it just kind of feels like, yeah, I see you. I see you. You think you're stealthy? You think you're quiet? You think you're a hunter? Nah, I see you, man. And now I'm going to shout out and tell everyone else that there's a hunter over here. And of course, that ruins everything else. Haven't seen a bison in a while. This pretty much feels like a dead zone, unfortunately. But it's what you get. About to be 4 a.m. Where is everything? Like, I don't mind because it means I can get to my objectives faster, but at the same time, I want to do something while I'm on my way to my objective. Oh, shit. Oh, it's a grouse. What? 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 No one saw anything because there are no witnesses to be held that brazen act of what the fuckery right there. Because that first bullet should have been enough. Yeah, okay, I was seeing things. Ah. So you don't get the phasing bullets here like you do in Enlisted. Instead, what you get here is that you get these over-the-top hit markers, or hit blockers, I should say, from trees, rocks, bushes, anything. It's like, oh, you want to hit the animal? Well, too bad you hit me, the tree. But you're like 3 feet off to the side. Did I fucking stutter? Oh, oh. Oh, shit, it's a mule deer. We got the drop on one. Level 4. Relatively big, so it's a good gold, more than likely, but not a diamond, that's for sure. Is there anyone else, though, aside from just him by his lonesome? No, it doesn't look like it. He's on his own. Sitting at 190 meters. Level 5 animal. We'll just go ahead and quick crawl our way over there. Should be more than enough. We're sitting at 190, so we need 150. Keep going. Ah, 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 ah. 50, 75. Okay, good hit. He's going. 25, 50. 0, 25. Any second now. Down. If I'm not mistaken, I just heard a grouse make a call. Okay, well, we should be fine. Making our way over. Yes, I hear you, pintails. You know, one of the worst parts about this sudden rain influx we're having? Like, I don't mind the pool flooding, honestly. It's a little issue, nothing that we can't solve by just kind of waiting it out, and it will evaporate and go back down. The problem is with all that extra rainwater going into the pool, it messes up the chemical balance. So I've got to rebalance the whole pool again, but there's no point to it. Is that? Yep, I know I didn't see wrong. Oh god, we're surrounded by bears. We literally are surrounded by bears. Yeah, no, 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 dog. I agree with you. We're in a predicament right here. Oh god, and they're all coming this way. Go away, go away. There we go. You think you're safe one moment, next thing you know, you got a pack of bears coming at you. Not a solo bear, a pack of bears. Come on, dog. Stay with me. You're not really good at anything else aside from tracking and being my alarm call in case a predator comes at me. Have to call the pool guy. No, no, we don't need to call the pool guys for that. But calling the pool guys is mainly for like the heavy mechanical stuff, like if there's something wrong with the filter. Because being charged 600 bucks a pop for them to come out and take a look at it and spend 2 hours fixing the issue is good and all, but not worth it. So we do hire them in the beginning for like a self-learning bit to see what we need to do, and we'll maybe do that once or twice, maybe even thrice. But after we learn it, we don't call them. 95.73 kilograms at 14.64 trophy rating with a silver stamp and 1,233 in cash. Very nice. A double lung hit and a liver shot as well. Oof. Not the perfect trifecta, but a deadly trifecta nonetheless. Alright, and then our mule deer should be somewhere over this way. Dog, track him up, hunt him up. He's got the scent. But no, it's more so that we have to take it to the chemical test and see what we need. Because unfortunately, it's just all this fresh water diluting the salt. Hopefully, it's fine. We do have another bag of salt, so should be okay if it's not too bad. But salt usually isn't the problem. It's the liquid chlorine. Because that stuff will be the first thing to burn off in your pool out of everything else. I'm coming, dog. I'm coming. Alright, buddy. It's been a while since I got a mule deer. You're level 4. I'm going to say gold. No, silver. No gold. Ooh, nice. 170.09 kilograms at 227.31 trophy rating with a gold stamp and 1,011 in cash. Ooh, just barely made it into the left lung. A little bit higher, we would have gotten the heart. With a true rack score of 227. Nice. I believe that was a grouse making the sounds, but without a clear line of sight on him, not going to bother. And keep going, but keep going to the left. Wait, wait. Nope, okay. For a second, like right here, it looks like a deer just kind of standing there. Bad, bad renditions. Anyone out in the open? That appears to be a big fat no. All right, keep going. Time frame 4:30. All right. Another 1.5 hours of darkness before the sun starts peaking. Something moved by here. Oh, bighorns! I knew we would find them eventually. Let's see, 4:30, last we saw. That's Manitoba. Manitoban. Tracks. Nope, nothing. It's kind of getting to that weird point of Twilight where it's like you can see a distance, but at the same time you can't really see anything. Magic hour, as they call it. Are we in magic hour? No, we are not technically in magic hour yet. Magic hour is like just in that one between where the sun is still rising and not being at sunset or sunrise. Well, we're an hour and 40 in, and we have not been attacked by any wolves, so that's progress. At least compared to last time. My eyes are playing tricks on me way too much. Oh, I guess reapplying the deodorizer would be good. Wonder how long we've been going around without that on. It's every half hour. It's about to be. It's almost technically 2 hours in. So probably beforehand. It's been a little bit. But I guess it doesn't matter because the wind for almost all the time has been on Bighorns. Yeah, okay. We can make a slight detour for them, maybe. Yeah, no, let's just fast crouch. Now, if I remember correctly, bighorns move in herds, and it's either bachelorettes or bachelors. I don't really think they do. No, that's not true. They do a couple of mixed herding, but it's like maybe one or two males and the rest are females. You know what's a shame is that they don't have the knocking sound for the bighorns. Never forget when I first heard this one time I was out camping when I was much younger with the family, and it was early morning, and of course it was freezing cold, but the old man wanted us all to see the sunrise together, and so obviously we had to do it. And when we were doing it, we heard this knocking sound, like big heavy knocks, like gong. Not so gongish sounding like, but like pop. Yeah, kind of like a pop sound every time they hit. And I was so confused. And he's like, the Rams are fighting out there. And we couldn't see it, but we can hear it echoing. And basically, it's a really cool sound and feeling that you get when you're like overlooking a valley or just watching the sunset and you hear these knockings from far away. And it turns out, and this is what I think some people have thought is like the Bigfoot knocking. That's a whole other thing. But going back to the bighorn, so when they fight each other and they slam into each other like that, it makes this very loud pop sound, and you can hear it echoing throughout the whole cavern, valley. Come on, where are you? I heard you over here. Oh, did you guys keep on moving? Tracks lead off that way. Ah, they probably kept moving. Damn. Take it slow nonetheless. You never know. Can't tell you how many times I've come across a situation like, oh, they're gone. Oh, like so. There's nothing I can do, dog. I didn't even know they were behind me. Trivial, 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 trivial. Yeah, okay, so this is just a bachelorette herd. There's no males here. Or if there was, we've scared them off. I mean, like, I could just go and annihilate an entire bloodline of goats. I could. Much like that. So, yeah, definitely see the viciousness of these more modern rifles and their ability to shoot faster. That's a nice coat. God damn it. Okay. One moment. Oh, no. This one took out Streamlabs. Oh, okay. Wait. Hold on, hold on. Let me see. Let me see. If I just load it back up. Okay, wait, hang on. I literally only have, I'm going to fucking take a picture of this just to show people what I'm dealing with here. There we go. Post this in the Discord. Well, at least it looks like we're still running because I can see it happening on the other monitor. Ah, balls. Hey, there it goes. It came back. Uh, it's so annoying. We were right there, too. Alright. Fine. The worst part is I go to the reliability report to try and figure out what it says and what's going on, and it doesn't give me anything. It says like there wasn't even any crashes or anything at all. But at least there's light now. Oh god damn, another pack of wolves. Look at this super pack right here. Also, that's a mythical. Come here, baby. Wow, that was absolutely terrible. Okay. Well, that was disappointing. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and replace the scopes because now we don't really need the night vision anymore. Well, it scared them off at least, I guess. Come on, dog. Let's move our butts over here. But anyway, yeah, no, so Like, that's a perfect example of, again, how many mega packs there are. Hey, it's a follow, I hear. Lucy F9F. Thank you for the follow and welcome. Easy, easy, easy. Don't go bouncing and sliding. You're fine. You're fine. There we go. Alright, so barring any more crashes, just right ahead of our objective. Right there, though. Right there. We were just about to get it. And the freaking bighorns caused us to crash. I do wish that they spent some time keeping the stability of the old reserves. Well, technically this is the newest reserve, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's like if they made them more stable and, you know, not crash and burn. But unfortunately, with the shots that we missed up on that mythical wolf, he's long gone now, along with the pack. Oh, grouse. I hear him. Yeah, this is the other downside of grouses. Like, it's just a fat, small bird on the ground somewhere. Oh, shit, there's a bear. Oh, it's a female. I don't think I've come across a single male bear out of all the ones that we've come across. That's not true. We had one. One male bear, but we smoked him the moment we saw him. Nah, we won't be able to see the sun. Not from this angle, especially not with this mountain in the way. Well, yeah, no, we're just out here exploring the map, unlocking it, hunting whatever comes our way, and praying to God we don't crash. We've had 2 so far, so fingers crossed. Last session we had like 4, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Like, if they can be spaced out like an hour apart each one, that'd be fantastic. I hear you, Grouse, but I don't see your triangulation because the game is broken on that aspect. There you are. Alright. I'm not going to miss this time. What? Okay. There is going to be some tomfoolery with this gun right here. Missing a grouse again. Where's my bird? Omer. Like a fat snow chicken. 0.86 kilograms and 85.57 trophy rating. Holy crap, we need to get to 151 for a diamond. Bronze stamp and 754 in cash. Okay. Okay, so we get light at around 5 o'clock right away. Oh, god damn it. Is the sound not coming through? No, there's no sound coming through. Oh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. See, that's the weirdest thing because this thing is showing that there's sound going out. Bu- 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 It is smaller goal. Turn that up a bit more on sound. Is sound to the speakers? Why can you not see it? Follower goal, game capture, emote wall. Push, re-add that one. And then audio output, re-out that one. Hopefully, destroying then re-adding will make sound come through. What was that? Okay, I'm on the game. Then any sound? Like, I see the thing moving, but that doesn't mean anything. Come on, phone, catch up. Come on, phone. Sound is back? Okay. Hang on, I have to make sure on my end, though. Come on. Work with me. Why is my phone not updating? Is it still running? Yeah, no, it says the stream is still running. Alright, hold on. Let me just refresh it. That'll be easier and quicker. And it's an ad. Ah! Which is weird. Wait, I thought I disabled pre-roll ads. But if you say the sound is on, I'm going to trust you, Blitz, and I'll keep us moving. Why am I not getting any... Oh, wait. Okay, well, that's an ad, so that doesn't count for sound. There it goes. Okay, we are good. We are back. Come on, dog. This looks very surreal right now, with the orange sky and the white ground. Both game and mic sound back. Very nice. Very nice. That is good. That is good. Okay, well, at least that's an easy fix of just removing and then re-adding the output-input sounds. Mule deer. Unfortunately, I can't see him through this thicket, and he already gave a warning call, so he's probably bolted now already. You will never find a more skittish deer species aside from that of the mule deer. Maybe the Sika. Maybe the Sika would give it a good run for its money. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, something was by here. Might as well take a quick gander. Yeah, because we definitely can't go this way because the wind is against us going here. An elk? Okay. That's fine. Just one exciting thing after the other, folks. Is that? No, okay. For a second, I kept on looking like a rabbit. Like a very fat rabbit, don't get me wrong, but it's like there shouldn't be any rabbits on this map. A little quick look around, see if there's any. Damn, that grouse can call far. That, or it's the triangulation is all messed up. I'm gonna go with both. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't see him. He's probably on the other side of the trees right there, so if that's the case, forget it. Just keep on going. Get me to the objective before I suffer another crash. Which is so weird, too, because beforehand, Hunter never crashed. At least for a good while after some things. But now, within the last 2 months, I want to say, been experiencing quite a number of crashes. And there's like no explanation for it. Time frame 5:55. Keep going. Bighorns moving through the area. But unfortunately, they're females, so no real value. Well, there's the female grouse that the male was calling for. Yeah, there goes police off to Battlefield 6. Oh god, there's so many games I need to keep up with and get into them, but then real life, like this is usually the only time I get time to really go into my games before I have to go on to my other shit. And then by the time I finish all my other shit, it's like I don't want to deal with anything. I just want to go into my games and get into a happy place. Not even a happy place, just a place that I can control and get shit done with properly. But then, of course, it's all like, I gotta keep up with Enlisted, I gotta keep up with Battlefield 6, I gotta play all these other games, and then, of course, I got my own personal games. Like, damn it. There's not enough of me to keep on playing these all the time. What are you? More bighorns? Yeah. Oh, but that one's a male. Unfortunately, the wind is really starting to turn against us in a little bit. Especially when we head out this way. And actually, there is something right there. Let's go get that while we're over here to the survey point. Anyone on the road? Nope. Can you imagine if you were a first person who has no idea about a grouse or bird calls in general and you're just walking through the woods and you hear that? Can you imagine how terrifying that must be for some people? I can only imagine what early man had to go through in order to survive and figure out what call was dangerous, what call was harmless, and what call was appealing. Because I can bet you anything, there would be some kids in North America for sure that would get freaked out when you hear an elk make a call. The long, whiny bugle that they do. Honestly, I think it all comes down to Homeward Bound. I don't know how many people know that outside of the States, but, and even then, it may be too old for some people to know here. But Homeward Bound was this old movie that involved two dogs and a cat. They could talk to each other because animals can talk in this one, but they can't talk to humans. And it's kind of like basically the bond between a boy and his dog and the family with the other pets and situations. But anyway, the one I saw had Shadow. Shadow's the only name I can remember. But it was a golden Labrador, an American Pit Bull, and some cat that was very floofy and adorable. But basically, the owners were moving and they needed to have the animals placed up somewhere. So they took them to a family ranch. And the animals were like, oh no, we're being abandoned. We need to get back to them because I think the family drama was the divorced mom or the widowed mom is remarrying, and the divorced dad is just trying to be there for the kids, but obviously, you're not my dad kind of shit. And the dad just proves, like, I know I'm not your dad, but I can at least still fill the father role for you. But anyway, it's a cool little children adventure story when you're growing up and watching it. Let's just say that they as they're running through the mountains to try and get to them, they catapult a mountain lion off of a rock. I know. Family fun drama. They lured the cat onto a balancing beam of log, and the two dogs jumped on it. And oh! I saw that. Something ran. Bighorns. It's a female. No. Where's your males? Bring me your men. Oh, there they are. Well, it should be that this is the same female herd that we saw beforehand, right before we crashed. Well, either way, I'm not going to waste my time on a female herd. Not until you bring me the big men. And also, the wind has really shifted against us now. I know. It's okay, dog. They're just women. We're fine. That, however... Nope, never mind. I thought it was a bear for a second. Excuse me. That's an elk. Warning call, though. Oh, man, there's all sorts down there. Hey, there was a bear. I knew I saw one. I'm not crazy. I'm just delayed reactive. It's starting to get cold again. Why is it cold? Oh, it's because the electric blanket has expired. Hold on. I need to re-up that. Yes, I know, Mr. Elk. Or Mrs. Elk, more than likely. Yeah, well, there's the sunrise. And now that we're going higher up, we can hear the wind moving around as well. See, this is another reason. Probably one of the main reasons I still like this game. Look at that. All that the light touches is yours to hunt and explore. What about that shadow realm over there, Dad? That's your in-laws. We don't go over there. But yeah, no, I mean, give this another decade of game designs and whatnot, I'm pretty sure we're going to see some absolutely stunning things. I know we say that each generation that comes by through the video gaming stuff, but with the AI assistant, not AI takeovers, because I don't believe the AI should take over any of these creative things, because all in all, AI can't do anything new. It can only redo, recreate, or repurpose, or redraw even, so we say, things. It cannot actually do anything brand new itself. That's where you still need the human aspect to this. Which is why when some of them were complaining about in Anno 117 that they used AI artwork, I didn't necessarily mind that. However, I did mind that they didn't polish up it. So you release these nice little AI artworks that are okay for loading screens, but you don't even take the time to polish up and tweak any of the possible mistakes the thing has done. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, we did it. We explored the entire map and unlocked all the survey points. However, we're not done yet. We need to collect all of the locations and then we can move on to other places. Wow. ASCII is really small comparatively then. Ah, what a view though. I don't know what it is about mountains, but I just like looking at them. Come on, dog. So the question will be, where do we go from here? I'll probably put a poll up in the Discord and the hunting channel right afterwards. What other maps have we not done? Nope. There you go. We got the ASCII. Salzman we haven't finished. Sunibartan we haven't finished. I don't think I did Emerald Coast. I did Tearawa. There's New England, Reventuli, Mississippi. I don't remember I did Rancho. I did Tearawa. I did Silver Ridge. I did Yukon. I did Parque. Oh well, I can just pop into them and see which ones I'll need to go over again. Or which ones I need to get into for the new ones. And the more and more I think about it, the more and more I'm just kind of a little disheartened by the Scotland reserve coming up. Because again, like I said, it's like it feels like a safe choice, if that makes sense. They can have a bunch of rehashed animals that they already did everything for, no worries, all good. It's a place that has very iconic locations, topography, geography, whatever you want to call it, that makes the thing so scenic like. And everyone knows Scotland and what it could be and what it used to be. The animal wise, however, it's just I feel wanting. But again, it could just be my own personal preference because I am not a big small game hunter in this game. Because as we saw before with like the grouse shooting, not the greatest shot, but definitely not a terrible shot. We're probably in a dead zone for all our luck, and we got no animals out here now. It's a grouse rest zone, okay. But, again, it doesn't really help us too much. Yeah, by the looks of things, we're in a dead zone, unfortunately. No life. Anything through the opening over there? Nah. Oh, God. Less than 10 days and Thanksgiving's here. Oh, man, I'm gonna have to play host. So Thanksgiving schedule week, more than likely the the day beforehand, Thanksgiving Eve, I might still be able to do that because I don't think we won't start the cooking until everyone's home, which might be to the evening. So that one's a little loosey goosey. Thanksgiving Day itself definitely can't make an appearance right there because eating starts at pretty much 9 a.m. for breakfast and then goes on until 4 p.m. Just a mix, a mash of food that gets shuffled between breakfast, lunch, and dinner as time goes on, as everyone just sits around, mingles. Not to mention, it will depend on if the people who say they're going to be here will actually be here, and then, of course, for how long. I always hate that. It's all like, oh, hey, yeah, we're going to be over there, so save us a plate. They get over here, they spend 10 minutes, talking, hi, bye, we gotta go, sorry. And then they just leave. It's like, I bought this extra food for the pure purpose that you guys were going to be here, supposedly. And then they don't show. It's like, the fuck? Keep close, dog. I can't see anything out here. Well, I suppose that's not entirely true. We did pass by that one grouse that was making a call, so it's not entirely a dead zone. But right here, at least for sure, definitely a dead zone. And matter of fact, let me go ahead, reapply that. Did, wait, is it not expiring or is it at full? I can't tell. The little icon. Nope, there it goes. So maybe we did re-up it, or I re-upped it and I only just now noticed? Either way, we're good. Pintails? Yep. Yeah, that's right. You fly on, birds. Nothing for you here. Grouse? Yeah, grouse. Went up there. Oh, well. Opposite direction. Keep on, so... I think what we'll... Oh, we got one over here as well. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? We'll go here, climb up, because if we climb up like there, the wind will be in a much more favorable position for us, and we won't have to just kind of go across everywhere where we're being smelled and everything scares away. And it's a blind. To be fair, almost all of them are blinds. And again, I don't like how there's like so little codex things anymore. I like the little codex things that kind of gave you history tours or little insights into what's going on. Granted, majority of them are just kind of fictionalized stories, but it kind of gives life to this world we're in. Alright, to the north and to the outpost. Not gonna lie, we may be able to finish up ASCII this session. Jesus, it's right in my ear. Like, how close are you? That close. Okay. Okay, grab this one. Alright there, buddy. What do you have? Oh, damn, a gold. Luckily for the birds, if like you just hit them anywhere or even remotely close to them, they just fall over dead. 1.41 kilograms at 139.88 trophy rating with a gold stamp and 1,021 in cash. Right through the thoracic vertebra. Alright, cool. Keep it moving. And you are... Oh boy, another wolf feeding zone. 3 to 6. Okay, yeah, they were gone an hour or so ago. Well, we're almost 2.5 hours in, and the good news is we still haven't been attacked by any wolves. So that's great. Is it a little bad that I was kind of hoping that they would attack me? It's like a nice little adrenaline rush all of a sudden. It's like, oh, I'm just here going through the Canadian wilderness up on top, and boom, pack of wolves ready to tear me apart. Luckily, I have modern weaponry. Let me tell you, if I had my other guns beforehand that I were using before, which were the single shots, like the 7mm or the Martson. Well, technically not the Martson, but it did have a long reload time for the bolt. But yeah, so much better, much more effective than the single shots. I was just kind of holding on for old time's sake, and it's like, honestly, if that's the case, the only single shot weapon that I would be interested in after having a taste of the modern weaponry would be the muzzle loader, and that would be only for the sheer fact that it's a muzzle loader. Excuse me. Oh, more pintails passing by. Is that? Hello? That's a big caribou right there. 6? Yeah, okay, so here for here. Set to 75. Right there. Boom. 50, 75, 25, 50. 100 mate. He's down. Nice. Alright, take our time, walk. If there's one caribou, there might be more. Pretty sure the bull will scare them off, though, I suppose. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, especially the need zone telling us that there's only one caribou eating here. He's a level 4, so he's significantly big. I'm going to assume gold right off the bat. He's definitely not diamond. Excuse you, dog. Oh, shit, he wasn't even gold. Yeah, he was close, though. 175.95 kilograms at 304.59 trophy rating. We need 311.21 for gold. A silver stamp with 1,098 in cash. Double lung hit, very nice. And the true score sits at an impressive 304. Well, impressive when we compare it to everything else we've gotten so far. Alright, alright. Slow it down and walk your way over to the next target. On the scope again, just in case. Set to 150. And keep on moving and keep our eyes out. Oh, he's way up there. Stop yawning, damn it. Well, there was an elk over here, but that was 4 hours ago, I think. Yeah, 3 hours. Tomato, tomato. Oh, okay, no. For some reason, I thought it's clustered to look like a small bleed pattern. It's like, there should be no way elk that we've shot. Oh, looks like no one's here. Okay, that's fine. Then we just keep on going up to the next one. Again, I keep like seeing animals, but it just turns into like poorly rendered bushes just coming into view. Like we're just walking along, and next thing you know, there's a shrub that looks very suspicious. And claim. Oh my god, there's a group of elk just above us. Or is that caribou? Caribou. Oh, it's a bunch of babies. There's one man there. Wrong one, wrong one. If you could do me a very big favor. Ooh, no, that's still a bad angle. Alright, hold on. We can get it closer. Don't mind me, just right over here. Oh, you laid down! Okay, hang on. What if I, like, just stand up? Can I get his attention? Come on. Up, up. Up, up. And he's still laying down. This guy does not care. Really? That close? Nothing. Okay, that works. That works. That works. 0.25. That one dropped. That one dropped. All right, all three of them dropped. I mean, I was going to spare his lady friends, but then he annoyed me by just sitting there. How dare he sit there? And then, of course, I hit him with the Reaper, and what happens? He just gets up, runs away. Leaves his female friends to perish. Tisk, tisk. Right, first one. I don't expect anything big. They were mostly all trivials. 106.30 kilograms at 120.30 trophy rating. Bronze stamp, 884 in cash. Double a perfect shot. The triple trifecta, the double lung and heart all in one. True score, a paltry 120, but we'll take it nonetheless. Should be one more right over here. There. 95, even smaller. 0.02 kilograms at 104 flat trophy rating. Bronze stamp with 873 in cash. Done in by a right lung liver shot and a true score of 104. Thought I heard something run around. Probably ambience. And if I'm right, the other one was right over here. There he is. Alright, this should be the male. Oh, the grouse. A millimeter to the right, and I would have gotten the heart. But 159.25 kilograms at 143.912 trophy rating, bronze stamp, and 1,120 in cash through a flesh right lung hit with a true score of 143. All right. Literally only like 41 points more than the females that we got. Yeah, he was a baby, essentially. All right. I am going to hunker down at the little cabin right here real quick and go to the bathroom. So I will be right back once I find out where I left the cabin. Oh, it's way over there. Much farther than I thought. And afterwards, we'll keep on going. But with that, we have 4 more objectives to go through, and we are done with ASCII. I wonder if Path of Exile 2 is doing. It's been a while since I checked in on that one as well. I think I stopped playing it because I kept crashing 5 minutes into playing. Alright. Now I am safe. Good luck, dog. Be safe out there with all the wolves and bears. Okay, guys. I will be right back. Going to the bathroom real quick. Grab a drink. Do your own bathroom run. Whatever it is you need. But we'll be back. Alrighty, I'm back. And now to introduce you all to the crispest, cleanest, most satisfying sound you'll hear. Beautiful. Oh. Alright. Oops. Get to the gameplay. Alright, now we go. Hey dog, how you doing? I see you're covered in snow. You didn't have to stand out in the falling snow. Come on, demon dog. You and your glowing eyes. Let's go. It's a male elk. We may be able to see him as we're moving up there. I don't know if he's moving or stopped, though, is the question. Oh. Ah. Snap, crackle, pop with the neck. I'm thinking at some point I'm also going to need to change my microphone because I've noticed at certain points, especially during dispatch last time through, like when I go into the shouting or crying out kind of issues that I did before, or just loud in general, I've noticed that the microphone just kind of cuts it out right there and then, as if there's just like a block, straight up block for it. Not the best way to go about this. So, wow, moose. Been a while since I heard one of those. Or at least that's the first moose of the session for sure. Have the Reaper out just in case. I know you're over here. Question is, did you stop or keep going? Nah, I think he kept going. Balls, if that's the case, he's gone. Excuse you? I did not tell you to follow me. You don't have to follow me. But if you are following me, can you present yourself so I can get a good shot? There he is. He's still not that big comparatively, but it's better than nothing. If you could just come out into the open. That's it. Step by step by step. No, don't do any AI crazy movements. Just keep on walking forward. Get out of the way, dog. Wow. Oh, there goes the... Oh, no, wait, that's a moose. And there's an elk. Ah. Wow. I whiffed those. I whiffed those bad. Ooh. I don't know if I got... Okay, let's take a look real quick. I feel like one of those should have been a near fatal, or if not outright fatal hit. Don't see a body. That's poop. Come on, show me blood. Show me blood. More poop. Poop. There's just nothing but poop in this field. Dog. Track. Find the blood. What? Wait, are you saying I whiffed every shot? Nah, no way. The moose I can kind of understand, like maybe a tree's hitbox grabbed the bullet, but that elk, we should have been able to hit that elk. I could have sworn I hit that elk. Wait, are you going? No, you're just idling. Okay, what about over here? You find anything over here? Wait, wait, he's on it. He's on it. Wait, no, that's scat. Wow, I really did miss everything. Because he's not finding the blood trail anywhere. Well, that sucks. I don't know if I'm disappointed in you or confused by you, dog. Let's go with disappointment. That's probably for the best. Disappointing little dog. You know, the good thing is because it's now getting so cold, and the electric blanket is basically a blanket that I got for last Christmas, and it has snowmen on it. It's starting to fit the season now, instead of just being like, oh, I'm cold, here's an electric blanket. Damn. I need to get my game together, because that was bad. It's one thing to miss, like, one animal that's that close, because they were well within 100 meters. But it's another thing to miss two, back to back. What's worse is that it's going to mess up my consecutive harvest again, so I gotta restart and regain all that percentage. Yeah, it's a rock. And nothing. Time frame 8:49. Okay, we're good. So I wonder how long it's going to take them to come out with Dispatch Season 2. And what the storyline is going to be, because... Ooh, there he is. Oh, there he goes. Damn it. Oh, wait. He is only a level 3. Nah, he's just going further and further that way. He's going to smell us any second now and then bolt for it. But anyway, yeah, no. Dispatch Season 2. More than likely, what I'm hearing is that we'll get a Dispatch Season 1.5, because apparently they made a lot of cut content because they didn't know for sure what would and would not be liked. You know, being a little conservative, saying, okay, just in case like they don't like this. Uh, every time, every time. Why must you do this? Oh, hang on, let me see. Did the sound go out? Oh, dear, dear me. Alright, hold on. Let's see if it loads. Okay. It's showing up there. Come on. Right. Okay, that loads right there. Oh, hang on. The volume got really low. Can't tell. Is it running or not? Well, hang on. Let me turn on the TV. Well, I can hear the output. I just can't hear my voice going through. Oh my god, every time. All right, once. Am I live? Am I live or am I not live?